This priest saved the holy relics that were in the Notre Dame Cathedral during the fire. He made straight for the holy relics. Firefighter Chaplain saves what is believed to be the original Crown of Thorns. This is on Aletheia, aletheia.org. Aletheia in Greek means the truth. Providentially, his last name means fire tender, Fournier. While the entire world hailing the incredible work of the Paris firefighters trying to put out this fire, one man in particular, their chaplain, has found his way, especially into the heart of Catholics. Father Jean-Marc Fournier entered the blaze with this one goal in mind: to save our Lord in the Blessed Sacraments. As we know, they're always on the holy altar, the holy table, and to rescue the most treasured relics of Notre Dame, the Crown of Thorns, believed to be the original crown that was placed on Christ's head during his passion. Also one of the nails of the crucifix and a piece of the holy cross of the crucifixion. And I would venture to say he should also have taken the holy relics of the saints that are usually under the holy altar. When they make a dedication of a church, I know this happens in the Christian Orthodox Church, in the main column that supports the table, the holy altar, it's empty. And they have a container made of metal that has a handle on top. Inside there, they have some holy relics of saints. And this is what our Lord Jesus Christ told us to do in his 40 days between his crucifixion and his assumption. He was telling his disciples how to run the church when the church would be established 10 days later, on the Pentecost. There are the saints of the holy relics of the martyr saints in there. So when the church is, for example, invaded by a horde of pagans or enemies trying to trash the church in some way, the priest takes the handle of that container from the holy altar, takes the holy relics with him, so that they don't have a chance to defile these holy relics. So thank goodness this chaplain of the fire brigade did this to save the holy relics. Obviously he knew where they were. Now the emergency services source quoted the Daily Mail saying Father Fournier is an absolute hero. Quote, he showed no fear at all as he made straight for the relics inside the cathedral and made sure they were saved. He deals with life and death every day and shows no fear. So obviously he knew what to take as a proper Christian, what were the most valuable things in the ability to take. While images of this inferno were broadcast all day, many who knew the treasures which Notre Dame protected held their breath for fear that the Crown of Thorns might be incarcerated. The crown, however, was the second stop for the Father Fournier, after cleaning out the tabernacle and preserving the Blessed Sacrament, which is, of course, the holy body and blood of our Lord Jesus Christ. Interestingly, this is not the first time Father Fournier had to confront this type of a disaster and danger. In 2015, during the Paris event having to do with the Eagles and Death metal concert, he was one of those who rushed in to tend and console wounded. At the time, he says, I gave collective absolution as the Catholic Church authorizes me. Emergency situations are not a new experience for Father Fournier, who is 50 years old. He joined the Armed Forces Diocese in 2004, spent 7 years working with the Army all over the world, and during that time he was present for various events that he had to give last rites to. So, of course, he was afraid, he says, but of the potential dangers, but he says he learned during training courses how to react. And of course, God being with him, he was able to do a lot of good, especially by saving these holy relics. I'll leave a link below for you for this on alicia.org. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.